You are watching Soundwave's Soundwave Sunday. Operation Question and Answer. Initiate. Booyah.
Hello Autobots and Decepticons. My name is Soundwave and I'd like to welcome you guys to our big, our enormous, our gigantic Soundwave Sunday episode number 100. And I apologize, I wanted to wear my big hat, but I could only find my small hat. If only I could have found my big hat, this episode would have been 10 times more epic. But this will have to do, and coming up next, we have exclusive Transformers Universe gameplay, which is awesome, sent over from the boys at Jagex and the girls. And special thanks to Josh and Crow. You guys rock. And of course, with written permission and Press B footage, this does not violate the NDA that is still going on. So that's good for me, and it's good for you. Also, giveaway this week. Anybody that has sent in a video or audio clip of themselves for this week's Soundwave Sunday number 100 will receive a prize. One of those prizes, actually a couple of those prizes, include an epic Transformers Universe poster. Woohoo! Yeah! Woo! Hang it on your wall. Put it on your chest. Put it on your dog. Put it on your cat. Put it on your animal. Put it on your small hat. Put it up there. Yes, because you might have won that. And you can also win next week. All you have to do is submit a creative question, and I will be picking more winners for next week's prizes. Yes, more prizes next week. Oh yeah. And all the prizes will be revealed next week as well. So stay tuned. And last but not least, a big thank you to you guys out there. Without you, this would not be possible. Thank you for submitting your wacky, your silly, your serious, your tear-jerking questions every Soundwave Sunday. I really appreciate it, and I love each and every one of you. So, let's get this Soundwave Sunday episode number 100 started right now. And the first comment that was left on Soundwave Sunday number 99 and the first question answered in number 100 is from Nightcrawler with a winky face. Winky face right back at you, bro. Winky face all over the screen. And our next question comes from Master Assassin 01. I'm early to a Soundwave Sunday. Can't wait for your 100th special. Well, you're living in it, bro. You're living in it. And our next question comes from T God of Hellfire. Hey Mungry, how do you feel about the release date of Transformers Rise of the Darkspark? Coming soon, isn't it? Yes, it is. And the release date is the Tuesday before the movie, so it feels right on. Right on, bro. Our next question comes from Bot Brawler 9699. Congratulations on 100 Soundwave Sundays, Mungry. Thank you. How does it feel to have reached such a milestone? Did you ever see yourself here when you started off this series? In the tradition that some random guy started. Soundwave Sunday 100. In the tradition that a random guy started. That is a good question. I probably should look up. Well, actually there's no way of me telling who told me, because I would have to siphon through all videos and all comments before the first Soundwave Sunday to even see if somebody asked me to do that during one of those videos, or maybe somebody asked me to do that during a live stream, or maybe somebody asked me to do it in the personal messages. So there's really no way to say who all asked me to start this. But to answer your questions, I did not see myself doing this series forever. At first I was like, why do people want me to answer their questions for them? I was like, I don't know, I'm not like an encyclopedia, I'm not a dictionary, I don't really know too much about anything except for some video games, some Transformers, some cartoons, some things here and there. So it feels good that you guys always leave comments for me, and I really appreciate each and every one of you. Our next question comes from Mr. Bollocks. Hey Mingy, can you change the intro on your Soundwave Sunday? And my intro, the one that you guys just saw, was made by Oscar, and his link to his channel is in the description below, like always on every Soundwave Sunday. He made them for me a long time ago, and I thanked him tons and tons for them because they were amazing. But myself does not have the ability to draw or animate that well, so I will not be changing the Soundwave Sundays intros unless I get another cartoon drawn one from one of you guys or something like that, because I really like the cartoony style with Soundwave coming in there. So I will not be changing the intro anytime soon, at least I don't think so. Our next question comes from Luminary Chief 56 HD. Hey Mungry, how do you answer the questions? Do you read them first, decide what answers you'll give, and then record? Or do you read them and come up with it while recording? Well, I briefly just go over them from oldest to newest right away, and then I pick them out as I'm going through them. I do an alt print screen, and then I paste it into Photoshop, and I cut it down there. And then as soon as I get about 10 to 15 questions picked out, I go to Photoshop, and then I start recording right from there. So I don't really have time to think about each question too much, but I usually have an idea what I'm going to say about them as I'm going through them. Our next question comes from the commentator who also hashtags Mungry. Can you do a let's play on the game Brink? It may be a shooter, but some of its features may make you laugh. Soundwave Sunday 100. Congrats. Thanks, bro. And I don't think I'll do one on Brink. I did play the game with my brother, and that game is extremely buggy and kind of an odd game. It didn't get good reviews. It's just alright. And I'm going to be a little bit more choosy on my playthroughs in the future, just because I want to make sure I enjoy the game that I'm playing through, and that way I know that you guys will enjoy it if I'm enjoying it and having a good time while recording it. So I'm going to be a little bit more choosy, and I don't think I will be playing through Brink. Sorry, bro. Our next question comes from Stanley Chen. I know you remember me, Crimson Dragon Emperor. Anyways, will you ever do a giveaway? Grimlock Sunday number 100. Yes, I will. Our next question comes from Tank Gresham. So Mungry, do you play Call of Duty? Soundwave Sunday number 100. And here comes my longest answer of the whole video. No. Our next question comes from Shrub Reaper. Hey Mungry, it's Lord Starscream from your live stream. Speaking of live streams, could you consider doing them a bit earlier in the day? Starscream Sunday number 100. I would, but I'm usually pretty busy earlier on the day working on videos and just taking care of odds and ends at my house and doing other things that I have to take care of with like other responsibilities and like taxes and stuff like that, you know. But maybe in the future I'll try to do them a little bit earlier, but I usually do them right away after I eat dinner, so I don't have to take a break for that. So yes and maybe no, I don't know. Maybe. We'll just leave it at that for now. Our next question comes from Turd Burglars 123. Hey Mungry, if you could bring back the G1 show for Transformers, how would you do it, and what would the characters be? Soundwave Sunday number 100. P.S. Good job on the 100th episode. Thanks, dude! I haven't even recorded this yet, and you're thanking me that I did a good job on it. So hopefully I do a good job on this, because I am recording it right now. Anyways, yes, I would definitely want to bring that back, and I would just want them to do like a reshelled, upgraded graphics or whatever that is, and I would like them to make the action a lot more explosive, kind of like Transformers Prime, and then I think it would be just amazing with all the old characters. Our next question comes from someone you may know well or not know at all. My nephew, Ethan. Hey Ethan, since it's Soundwave Sunday number 100, do you have any questions you want to ask me?
What do you like to do in your free time?
Well, I like to hang outside and play some basketball with my nephew Ethan. Ah! 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 Not in my house! Not in my house!
Soundwave Sunday 100.
Our next question comes from RoboGamer1HD, variety of gaming in HD, the double HD. First, I would like to congratulate you on your big 100 Soundwave Sunday. Thanks a lot, bro. Next, I would like to ask this. Mungry, there may not be many games for PS4 and Xbox One, but what gaming console would you hang out on the most or like to play games on? There is an interesting lineup of games this year, so would that change your decision at all? Oh, this is a tough question actually. I would like to play on PS4 a lot more since I own that one. I don't have an Xbox One. I don't really want to get an Xbox One if I don't have to. I would like all the games that I want to come out on the PS4 since I already have that. But I'm going to say the one I want to hang out on most, at least in the short term coming up, is the Nintendo Wii U. I am hoping that Mario Kart and Smash Bros. Is going to be just amazing, and I hope to just play that all the time. Those two games I have been waiting for a long time, and especially with Hyrule Warriors coming out, that's another reason to give it to the Wii U as of right now. And in the future, it may change. You never know. Our next question comes from the Prime Laser 119. Hey Mungry, it's me, the Prime Laser, from your streams. $2, bro. What recording software for consoles do you recommend to me? What microphone do you recommend to me? Soundwave Sunday number 100. What recording software? I use Open Broadcaster System. I think Open Broadcaster Software. OBS, whatever that is, you can record your PC games with that if you're recording on PC. I use the Elgato for recording just like Xbox 360, PS4, and stuff like that. You're going to need something like an older HD PVR or a Dazzle if you want to record an older generation of console. And I use the Blue Snowball microphone, and I'm going to tell you guys the truth. I absolutely hate my Blue Snowball microphone. I think I got a lemon or somebody peed on my Snowball, handed it to me, telling me it was a lemon flavored snow cone. Because it disconnects like on the slightest movements all the time. Non-stop. That's one of the reasons I don't want to stream, or I don't live stream all the time, is because I can't get my mic to work from a distance because the slightest movement, and those of you guys that come to my streams know that the slightest movement will disconnect my mic, and then I gotta go re-plug it in over and over again before it will work again. So that is what I don't recommend really, because I had a bad experience with it, but I heard the Yeti is a lot better. So that one. Our next question comes from Shellshock187. It doesn't make any sense for no competitive multiplayer in a game with online resources. Yeah, escalation has been confirmed, and I'm glad for that. But Mungry, come homie, you're not making any sense there. There will be multiplayer competitive. I'm really hoping you're wrong, Mungry, about no competitive multiplayer in this game. Speaking of Transformers Rise of the Darkspark, I'm going to play the devil's advocate on this. It doesn't make sense for them to put competitive multiplayer in this game, especially with the fact that not many people have played the competitive multiplayer for Fall Cybertron or War for Cybertron. At its glory years in War for Cybertron, there was like 5,000 people on max, maybe more. I don't know. I don't remember seeing more than 5,000 when they actually had the count. So I think they're doing it because it makes sense for them to save money and not put it in there. And it's less work for them. Plus, they're basically just making a game for free because they're recycling all the information from Fall Cybertron and looks like Dark of the Moon. So, I don't think I'm wrong. I'm almost certain that I probably will not be wrong. I don't think there's competitive multiplayer. I wish there was. Believe me, I wish there was. Competitive multiplayer is something that would keep me coming back to play the game over and over again. But I just don't know how long the game will last without it. So, I hope I'm wrong, but I don't think I am. Our next question comes from MelQ0101. James Arnold Taylor does great impressions. Maybe he could do Optimus Prime. Some of James' work click here. That's not a good Optimus Prime voice. I was trying to emulate it through my own vocal cords. But yeah, I did click on that link and I checked it out. Maybe he would be a good fit for when the great Peter Cullen passes away. So hopefully that's not anytime soon. Hopefully you don't have to worry about that. Our next question comes from Sideswipe Animations. Did you ever figure out how to do Soundwave's voice? You have had 100 episodes to figure this out. Yay, 100 episodes. I know how to do it, I just haven't done it. Okay? Sue me. And Sideswipe Animations makes awesome Transformers stick figure videos. If you haven't checked them out, you need to check them out. And we got a special bonus video for everyone right now from Sideswipe Animations. Enjoy.
This is Sideswipe Animations saying congratulations to So Mungry on uploading 100 episodes of Soundwave Sunday. You want to say anything, Grimlock? See, this is why I don't animate you.
Now that was epic. Thanks a lot, Sideswipe. I appreciate the video. Our next question comes from Lego Gamer 42. Hey Mungry, did you watch all 3 Transformers movies, and will you see Age of Extinction? nice vids. Of course I will, bro. Of course I will. And there are more than 3 Transformers movies. Let's not forget about the Transformers Prime movie and the G1 movie. 5 total. I don't think any other series had movies before. I could be wrong. But watch that G1 movie. Watch it if you have not. Our next question comes from the Transformers 333. Mungry, how does it feel to have so many subscribers? And when are you going to make another Transformers montage? Soundwave Sunday, number 100. And it feels great. It's hard to compare to anything. I mean, I feel like a puppy dog with just a really loving family. That's what it feels like to me. Like, you guys are all there, and you guys always compliment me. You leave thumbs up, you leave likes, you leave questions, you leave favorites, and you guys are just always there watching what I do, and it's just an amazing feeling. I couldn't be more lucky. And as far as Transformers montage, probably not anytime soon, and I don't know if I will in the future again, and the reason is because of the music. It's hard to get a free song that you can actually post on YouTube without getting a copyright strike, and that's something that I will not risk, is getting a copyright strike. Our next question comes from Jedi Mike. Hey, so Mungry, did you ever watch all the Transformers from the 80s? Wouldn't it be fun to party with all the Transformers? Haha. Except I bet Optimus would take the cake. Soundwave Sunday, number 100. He does seem like he's always hungry for Energon cake. And of course, it would be fun to party with those guys. You could hear Cup's war stories. You could dance it up with Jazz and RC. And then you could race Blur around the room. It would be an amazing party. Our next question comes from another bot. Mungry, thou hasn't dropped the bass. 3, 2, 1, drop the bass! Whoa! Dropped the wrong thing there. Sorry about that, guys. I'm going to have to talk to my special effects guy about that one. Didn't want to have to cause a stink, but I might have just done that. Soundwave Sunday, number 1 plus 99. Yes. Our next question comes from Breaking Hero 911.
What is going on, Mungry? And congratulations on 100 Soundwave Sundays and almost 50,000 subscribers. And I have 2 questions for you. Number 1, are you excited for Destiny? And I was wondering, because it is an MMO first-person shooter, and it is made by Bungie, and they worked on it for 6 years. And if you are excited for it, will you do it on your channel? I personally would like to see you do it on your channel because, number 1, it's you, and you're personally one of my favorite YouTubers. And also, it does look like a very fun game so far. And my second question is, did you ever imagine yourself getting this big on YouTube and doing YouTube for a living? And I'm just curious because it's kind of hard getting big on YouTube now. But those are my 2 questions. And Soundwave Sunday, number 100.
Thanks for sending in your questions, bro. I appreciate it. And I'm a little bit excited for Destiny. Yes, I'm a bigger fan of Bungie than I am 343. So it has that going for it, and I didn't know that it was part MMO, so that should be interesting. I do plan on playing a little bit of it on my channel if I can. Not exactly sure if they'll let you do that on YouTube or not, but either way, I do think I'm going to get it, and we'll host some live streams, if anything else, on it. And no, I never imagined myself getting this large. It is kind of kept doing what I wanted to do, and which was make videos, and eventually with a lot of hard work and a little bit of luck with Transformers Dark of the Moon and Fall Cybertron, I gained a whole bunch of subscribers. So yeah, the credit goes to you guys, because I would not be doing what I am doing right now today without you. So I definitely appreciate every one of you. Our next question comes from Max Kalega. What was your favorite Transformers Let's Play? Soundwave Sunday, number 100. My favorite one that I have ever done on my channel is Transformers Cybertron Adventures. I think that's how I would sing it during that playthrough. That has got to be one of my favorite ones I've ever done. No other one that I can think of trumps that right now. Maybe the new one that's coming up soon. That one's going to be pretty funny, but that was really frustrating to record. So it's for sure Transformers Cybertron Adventures. Our next question comes from the Skeptile. Hey Mungry, out of all the Transformers game, which has your favorite multiplayer modes? Congrats on getting to Soundwave Sunday number 100! Booyah! And of course, War for Cybertron, Power Struggle. Love that game mode. Countdown to extinction, a close second. So that's an easy question. Our next question comes from the Skulls of Goodness. Our next question comes from Triptychon 8. Congrats on Soundwave Sunday number 100. Thanks a lot, bro. And also, if you could put a game mode and a character of your choice from any gen of Transformers in Transformers Rise of the Darkspark, what would it be? How ironic, we just talked about this, and it would be Power Struggle for sure. Soundwave Sunday number 100. It feels so good to type 100. I've never made it into a Soundwave Sunday before, so I have my fingers crossed. It is your lucky day, Triptychon. I thought I answered a question from you before, but it is your lucky day, so enjoy. Enjoy. And that would be cool if they added in multiplayer in Rise of the Darkspark with a little bit of Power Struggle. Our next question comes from Energon HD Gaming. Hey, Mungry. In Transformers Rise of the Darkspark, achievements, all the escalation achievements end in escalation, but the reach level 5, 10, 25, etc. does not. Also, one achievement says, as Sideswipe, get through the whole chasm using less than 6 grapples. But that means that Sideswipe has Jazz's Fall Cybertron ability. Does that mean that Jazz is not in the game campaign? Also, there is a petition on change.org about PvP in Rise of the Darkspark. There is the link. Congrats on 100 Soundwave Sunday, brah. Thanks, bro. And all you guys should probably go and sign that petition if you want PvP in Rise of the Darkspark right now. And maybe Jazz is not in the game. I'm not sure. I can't comment on that. But this is my theory on the other thing with the levels. We do know that your progression will transfer over from escalation to campaign. So there's not going to be a specific way or specific mode, I should say, that you have to achieve those levels in. So you could maybe get to level 5 in the campaign and you get the achievement, or you could get to level 5 in escalation and you can get the achievement. So that's basically what I take out of that. The next question comes from the Skulls of Goodness, coming in with 2 questions for number 100. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. I don't know about that, sonny. I might fix it anyways. Our next question comes from Isaiah Harris. Can you do Minecraft gameplay with Eric Tron on Bro Bros? Please. Shockwave Sunday number 100. Yeah. Woo! I'm done. And actually, Isaiah, Eric has been working on something special. A live action mini-series of Minecraft. Roll the footage.
Alright, let's see here now. I'm gonna try to clean up this yard a little bit, so I'm going to equip my pooper scooper. Oh, there we go. Okay, let's see if I can get a high score here in the art of cleaning poo. Just gotta find a fresh... Oh, where is it, girl? Find it. Find the poo, girl. Oh, right there. Oh, there's a nice one right there. Okay, so now I just need to grab the poo. I'm totally in the shot here, but that's okay. Ugh, got it. Got the poo. I dropped the poo. Okay, round 2 with the poo. Got it this time. Alright, let's walk over here to take care of the poo. Poo's taken care of. Yes! Well, I noticed that my dog was a little small, and I think I need to increase its size, so I'm going to water my dog, and hopefully it'll grow. I'm gonna equip some water. Equipped it, and where's the dog? Come here. Oh. Grow. Yes. Grow. No? Don't want it? Num 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 num. Take the water. Yeah. You know what they say. You can spray a dog in the face with water, but you can't teach it to drink. Well, whatever. She got a couple sips. That should do it. Alright. Well, I noticed that I was a little small and felt a little weak, so I'm gonna try to upgrade my strength here by equipping pull-up bar. Okay, got pull-up bar. Now just need to hang pull-up bar. Okay, got it. Safely hung. Alright, now 1 arm pull-ups. Whoop! 1. Whoop! 2. 3. Okay, that's good enough. Holy crap. Hey! Gonna kill 2 birds with 1 stone on this one. Time to do some laundry. Let's equip the Unstoppables. Alright. Then I will be unstoppable, apparently. Downey has figured it out. And then I'm going to shout a little bit, but not too loud because the dogs are napping. Okay, and then, last but not least, let's make this ultra clean. Alright. Oh, forgot my clothes. Okay, well, I think it's time to do a little upgrading to the house. So let's equip a brick and improve this situation. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Much improved. Okay, let's see if I can get my dogs to sneeze here. Looks like they're a little congested, and I think a sneeze is just gonna bring it out and make them feel a lot better. So, equip sit. Okay, sit, equipped, tickle feather. Oh, tickle feather equipped. Now if I can just hit the, oh yeah, come on, oh. What did you do? What did you do to the feather? How about you? No, tickle feather is not working. Need to upgrade. Tickle feather. Ah! Okay, fine, I'm done.
Thank you, Eric, for all your hard work and lawn care. Our next question comes from Quickmaster7004. Hey, Munger, I don't usually ask questions on Soundwave Sunday, but since it's 100th, I thought I would ask. What would the world be like without the Transformers franchise? What was the first thing you thought when you watched Transformers on TV for the first time? Soundwave Sunday number 100. Congratulations. And the world would be a lot more dull. That's all I gotta say. Kind of like Skywarp's personality. Pretty dull. And the first time I saw it on TV, I remember Starscream holding his null ray to the gun at the end of the episode. To the gun. I remember him holding his null ray to the TV at the end of the episode, and then it said to be continued. And I was like, what? No! And then I was sad because I didn't see the next episode. But I do remember that. Our next question comes from, oh my goodness, I can't pronounce your name. Dom, I'm going to call you Dom. Our next question comes from Dom. Hey Mungry, will you play Transformers Universe on your channel anytime soon? Soundwave Sunday number 100. Congratulations on the big 100. Now, I cannot play it on my channel because there is a non-disclosure agreement, but if I do get permission from the guys at Jagex to post some Transformers Universe videos or anything along those lines, I can get around that with that, which I am crossing my fingers for because that game is amazing and fun to play. Our next question comes from Transfo47.
Yo Mungry, my Soundwave Sunday question is, do you think there will be a noticeable difference from the current gen systems to the last gen systems in Rise of the Dark Spark? And congrats on your 100th Soundwave Sunday. That's an amazing milestone, man, and I hope you continue to make many more. Peace out.
Thanks, Transfo. Means a lot, bro. As far as the question goes with Rise of the Dark Spark, I don't think there's going to be a huge noticeable difference. As far as what I can tell from the trailers, it looks like they're using older software as in what was used to make like Xbox 360 or PS3 games, and maybe just porting it into the newer systems, but that is only a guess. Our next question comes from Blake the Cake 789. Wow, 100 Soundwave Sundays. Look how far you've come. I remember the 10,000 subscriber video, and now nearly 50,000. It's awesome to see a good channel growing, but question time. Okay. Besides the Marie, who would you like to be in the Sly Cooper gang, or would you like to join as a new person? Soundwave Sunday number 100. Woo! Been answering a lot of questions here, and this is an easy one. The Guru. The Guru. We want to play as the Guru again. The Guru is amazing. He's an amazing guy. He's awesome. He's awesome. Otherwise, I would like to play as any of the Cooper, or actually, no. I was gonna say any of Sly's ancestors, but how about we play as some of Demurray's ancestors or Bentley's? That would be cool. Our next question comes from King Bear Slug. Mungry, what did you think about Godzilla? Soundwave Sunday number 100. 100? Holy Dick Grayson, Batman.
Someone call me? Yeah, right there. You, King Bear Slug. You call me to come do something here? I heard my name. Oh, you want me to read the question for Mungry? Well, I'm not the reader this Soundwave Sunday wants, but I'm the reader this Soundwave Sunday needs. So I'll read the rest of the question. Good job, Mungry. 3 lines. That's what you give me. I was back at the Batcave waxing my suit so it looks nice and shiny. Thanks a lot. Now I gotta go back and catch Joker before he runs away. Batman, out.
I enjoyed Godzilla, but honestly, I thought it had not enough monster action in it. It was probably a movie that I would watch once and probably never watch it again, in all honesty. But I did enjoy my time watching it. Our next question comes from Gerald Jordan. If you saw Grimlock in front of your door now, what would you do? Ba weep, grana weep, ninny ban. And then I would offer him a Energon Snickers bar. That's what I would do. And then he would be my friend, and I would basically be Wheelie, and we would go cruising together. Oh yeah. Our next question comes from Joshua Jin. Hey Mungry, nachos or potato chips? For me, it's nachos all the way. Soundwave Sunday number 100. I am glad. I'm glad as well, and nachos for sure, bro. Anytime you can dip, you gotta dip it. Our next question comes from On Innocent Bunnies. Oh man. So Mungry, do you remember when the series started? I think it's time for a flashback.
Hello Autobots and Decepticons, my name is So Mungry, and today I'm bringing you something a little bit different. Even though you will be seeing Transformers in the background, I'm going to start up a new series called Soundwave Sunday.
I was still Longhorn Beta. Remember the face reveal? Another flashback.
Some people say I look like someone famous, but I don't know. So here we are, my face. I don't think I look like anyone.
Mungry, I just want to say thank you for the great times, the streams, the amazing vids, and the love within the Transformers community. I hope you will soar to success. Longhorn, out. Thank you for the kind words. I appreciate it, man. It's been an honor making videos for all you guys. Our next question comes from Jacob Cowden. Nucleon Shock Cannon. Our next question comes from Element Dragon Link, or EDL. Congratulations, Mungry, for the 100 Soundwave Sunday. I think I've been subbed to you for more than a year now, and man, you make awesome vids. So I was wondering, who is your favorite channel on YouTube? For me, it's you, no matter what. Also, what are your top 5 all-time favorite games? Shockwave! Soundwave Sunday, EDL. Thanks a lot, bro. I really appreciate the love. And I always look forward to your comments on either here or Bro Bras. And as far as my favorite channel on YouTube, I'm going to have to go with my boy JonTron. I think he does really good videos, and they're always hilarious, whether they be on gaming or some other wacky thing. And my top 5 favorite games of all time, that is tough. Wow. I'm going to say Sly 2, Band of Thieves, number 5. I'm going to say number 4, Shadow of the Colossus. I'm going to say number 3, Transformers War for Cybertron. I'm going to say number 2, Secret of Mana. Number 1, The Legend of Zelda, A Link to the Past. And those are very loosely said because on different days I may think of different more epic games or games that are just as epic. But those are the ones that just came to the top of my head as of right now. Those games are all awesome. Our next question comes from the Mr. TF Boy.
This is for the 100th Soundwave Sunday video. And my question to you is, what character skin would you like to see customizable still in Transformers Rise of the Dark Spark, considering that you only have a limited amount of characters? Personally, I would really like the G1 Hound skin back because this is my go-to bot. This is amazing, functions well, it's basically a red version of Hound with Optimus Prime's arms, and it just performs amazing. So, what would you like to see brought over to Rise of the Dark Spark?
Thanks for sending in your question, the Mr. TF Boy. And I honestly don't think we're going to see customization in Rise of the Dark Spark. But if we do, I would like to see the Insecticons, the whole pack, come back. I know everybody's like all about the Dinobots, but the Insecticons were hilarious to me, especially with their little like bug wings flapping. So I definitely gotta go for them. Our next question comes from Mr. Butter CN. Top 3 favorite Autobots and top 3 Decepticons from every version of Transformers, cartoons, movies, and games. Soundwave Sunday 100. Numero 100. And Transformers pretty much stay the same throughout, so my top 3 is gonna be the same for pretty much everything, cartoons, movies, and games, because you pretty much have the same characters in all of those. So with the Decepticon side, number 3, the sneaky Soundwave. Number 2, Mr. Punch You and Steal Your Girlfriend, Lord Megatron. And of course, for number 1, the true leader of the Decepticons, Lord Starscream. And for the Autobot side, number 3, Grimlock. But if I had to make an exception for when Grimlock wasn't in the series, actually I'll make 2 exceptions here. I'll throw in Rodimus Prime and also Cliff Jumper as well. And I don't know if he was in a couple of the episodes, so I'll put an Ironhide. So there's like a huge 3-way tie for number 3. Number 2, Jazz. Love Jazz. Jazz is awesome. Well, actually, now this is a tough one. No, actually, we're gonna keep it. Jazz as number 2. And number 1, Optimus Prime, the leader of the Autobots. Our next question comes from Dark Horse. Hello, Mungry. If you make a Transformers game, what would the name be? How would it play? What characters are you adding? And what would it look like? Soundwave Sunday! And those are really tough questions to just talk about, but it would be a game within a bunch of different games. Like, you'd have the option to go in like a third-person shooter. You'd have the option to go into an RPG. You'd have the option to go into maybe like a MOBA or something like that. And you'd also have an option to like build a Transformer and stuff like that. Characters that I'm adding, every character from G1. And I mean every character. And then I would be happy about that. And the name, that's a tough one. I would call it Transformers Dynasty. I think that would be perfect. Next question comes from TFFOC Dinobots. Hey Mungry, what do you think about Lockdown in the movie? Soundwave Sunday number 100, baby. Nice. Yes. Lockdown, don't really know too much except for he is a mercenary, or if Bay keeps him as a mercenary, he doesn't really care about what he's doing as long as he is getting paid. So I'm down with Lockdown because we haven't seen an Autobot or a Decepticon like that in any of the Transformers movies yet, and it should be pretty cool. And if he's the guy with the gun on his face, I think that would be kind of an awkward transformation for your face, because all of a sudden your face would be like, and then you'd have a gun on your head. But Lockdown, cool. Our next question comes from Road and Leash. Hey, next Sunday is my birthday, and it's Soundwave Sunday number 100. Can't wait for next Sunday. Happy birthday, bro. Our next question comes from J. Paul. Oh, wow. J. Paul E. What is your favorite weapon in any TF game? Soundwave Sunday number 100. All hail Megatron. That was a tough name to pronounce there. I don't even know how to start with that. You got a lot of letters there. Anyways, my favorite weapon has got to be the slime cannon. I love that melting animation. So cool. Our next question comes from Demir Say. Hey Mungry, who do you think would win in a battle? Godzilla versus Trypticon. Who do you think would win? Soundwave Sunday, number 100. I'm going to give it to Trypticon. Well, that's a tough one, actually. I'm going to give it to Godzilla, because he can breathe the fire, and I'm guessing that would be hot enough to melt Trypticon. Our next question comes from Teresa Buford. Soundwave Sunday, number 99. Oh yeah, booyah. You're off a number, Teresa. Come on. Our next question comes from Epic Crusher 2007. If Ratchet dies, it will suck because, think about it, he's the only Autobot that hasn't been killed or badly damaged in all 3 movies, soon to be 4. That's because he can repair himself. Our next question comes from Erosion. Actually, Mungry Peter Cullen hasn't been Optimus Prime as often as you think. When the G1 series ended, it took him about 20 years to return fully as Optimus Prime when he did the first Bayformers film. Interesting. Our next question comes from Matt Channel. Mungry, who do you think would win in a fight, Metroplex or Godzilla? Wow, another Godzilla versus question. Last time I gave it to Godzilla. This time I'm going to give it to Metroplex. I feel like he's pretty smart and he might be able to outsmart the old lizard. Our next question comes from Captain Keckler. I really hope there is competitive multiplayer in this game. It will keep me playing for weeks. Weeks. Come on, people. We want years. We want years. Our next question comes from Randomosity HD in the flesh.
Hey guys, my name is Randomosity HD, and my question is, what is your favorite YouTube memory of all time? Soundwave Sunday number 100.
Thanks for sending in your extremely tough question, Random. Really appreciate that. But the first thing I thought about when you said that was a really, really old video. Probably the first ever video I watched on YouTube, and it goes by the name of Shoes. 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 Oh my god, shoes. And I don't know why I thought of that video. Maybe because it was like one of the first ones I ever saw on YouTube, and I thought it was hilarious back in the day. Like, hilarious. Like, hilarious, guys. And if you haven't seen it, you can check it out just by typing in shoes. Our next question comes from Muhammad Ilis Zudai. My question answered by Mungry. Now I can die in peace. Don't die on me, bro. But if you do die in peace. Next question comes from Rain X. Congrats, Mungry. You finally made it to the big 100. I just had a quick question. When you get Rise of the Dark Spark, what console will you get it on? Soundwave Sunday number 100. You should be proud. Oh yes, very proud. I am going to get it for sure on the PS4, maybe the Xbox 360, but for sure PS4, and of course the Nintendo 3DS, because it's a completely different game. Our next question comes from Delta Shizwana. If you think it is possible, would you like to see another Transformers game, but made by High Moon Studios? And if so, do you think they should stick with the fall Cybertron layout, or maybe work more on it? All hail Megatron. Soundwave Sunday number 100. That would be cool. Very cool. Now that I see what we are getting next, please, 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 please. I think everything you said would be amazing. Next question comes from Emmanuel Adelaide. Are you a Halo fan? And if you are, will you get the new Halo 5 Guardian? Soundwave Sunday 100. I liked Halo 3 a lot, but after that the quality just went down, so I'm really not looking forward to any Halo. I don't know if I'll get it, maybe I'll rent it. Our next question will be read by the dog himself.
What's up everybody, HeartDog25 here, bringing you a special video answer for Soundwave Sunday number 100. Can't believe it's been 100 episodes already. This question comes from the Pop Culture channel, and it says, is HeartDog your best friend? Soundwave Sunday number 100 from a fellow bro. Well, Mungry is my best friend. Been best friends for a long time. Been frolicking in the fields. We've been picking shapes out of clouds. We've been putting tacks on teachers' cheers for forever. No, but in all reality, John is a really good friend of mine. I've known him for a long time, since middle school. And I go and visit him every time I go up. We do a lot of fishing together and good stuff. So, hope that answers your question, and we'll see you next time.
Thanks, HarkDog25, and I especially enjoy those frolicking days in the fields. Just magic. Our next question comes from Elliot Hoyt. Hey Mungry, as Mario Kart 8 comes out on May 30th, do you think I should buy a Wii U just for it? As well as all the others I was thinking about, but I would like to hear your opinion. Soundwave Sunday number 100! I'm getting Mario Kart 8, but I already have the Wii U. If you like Nintendo games, it's a fun system. There's some good games coming up. I'm pretty sure you'll be able to occupy all your time with Mario Kart 8, Smash Bros, and then there's Hyrule Warriors, which looks pretty cool. Our next question comes from Swedish Seacon. Hey Mungry, Darth Vader versus Megatron, who would win? Soundwave Sunday numeral 100. Megatron, come on. Megatron's blaster, I mean his fusion cannon to Vader's face. Vader's just flesh and bones after all. He does have the Force, but no Force will stop Megatron's Force. Our next question comes from Ann Jones. Hey Mungry, in the last video someone told you about the pre-order bonus in GameStop for Transformers ROTDS. If you pre-order at Walmart, you get a real new character, Decepticon Stinger, in the upcoming movie Transformers Age of Extinction, instead of getting the same stuff from Fall Cybertron. Soundwave Sunday 100. That is true. That is true. Next question comes from Victor Ortiz. So Mungry, I want to get ROTDS, but... Wait, I said that wrong. No, I didn't. But should I get it for PS3 or 3DS? Soundwave Sunday number 100. You got to remember that for 3DS it's an RPG. For ROTDS, why is that such a long acronym? For ROTDS, it is like a third-person shooter. So your choice, bro. Our next question comes from Julius Optimus Augustus. Mungry, what's your favorite game of Transformers? Soundwave Sunday. Favorite online multiplayer game, War for Cybertron. Favorite campaign, Transformers on the PS2. Most fun escalation, I guess, with friends, I think Fall Cybertron. Yeah, that's it. Next question comes from Jacob Abercrombie. Hey Mungry, are you going to pre-order the game Destiny? I already have, so if you did pre-order, could I play with you in the beta? I didn't pre-order it. You get into the beta if you pre-order it. Maybe I will if you get into the beta. Our next question comes from Jonathan Moore. Soundwave Sundays! Our next question comes from the 14th Prime. Hey Mungry, I have two questions. Who is your favorite YouTuber to watch and why? Number two, who is your favorite Maximal and Predacon and why? Number one, JonTron. I think his reviews or his game things are just very well complete. Awesome special effects for editing, and he's a really funny dude. Number two, favorite Maximal. Are you talking about like from the show? I'm gonna guess you're talking about the show Beast Wars. Well, I've been answering a lot of questions. My mind is going crazy now. But I would say Maximal, I guess Maximal Prime. Is that Optimus' name? I'm not too familiar with Beast Wars. I watched a couple episodes and I couldn't take watching it any longer because the animation style does not live up to today's standards. And I'll say Starscream for the other one. Also, do a backflip with pleasure. Nailed it. Our next question comes from L Trooper 95. Yo, Mungry. I think Mark Wahlberg is cool. I mean, one guy human is okay, and Wahlberg is a good actor, but girls, Megatron needs to kill them all. Too much? What are your thoughts? Soundwave Sunday number 100. Best day ever. With the old hashtag. I don't think Megatron will kill them all. He will probably kill quite a bit. Actually, he's not even alive anymore in the movie, so we're going to see what happens with that. So maybe it's a little too much. And Marky Mark, he's alright. He's alright. So those are my thoughts. Yeah, he's just alright. Our next question comes from Gear Prime 197. Hey Mungry, I've already pre-ordered Dark Spark. Will you play with subs? Soundwave Sunday 100. Yeah. And I'll be doing live streams and inviting subs to those, of course. Our next question comes from Nicholas Fuller. In Mega Man X, what is your favorite upgrade and boss fight? Soundwave Sunday number 100. My favorite upgrade has got to be the Hadouken. And my favorite boss fight I don't know why, but I like the Vile boss fight, even though I don't technically beat him. But I still like the boss fight at the end where Zero busts out and saves my butt. Next question comes from the White Battery. Hey Mungry, Transformers Rise of the Darkspark is supposed to take place during and after Transformers AOE movie, as well as taking place in between chapters 10 and 11 of Fall of Cybertron. And I wonder if you will be able to see how Bumblebee loses his voice in the game. What do you think? Soundwave Sunday, number 100. I don't think we're going to get anything that in-depth out of this game, so I don't think we'll see that. Our next question comes from PS Dude 007. Mungry, do you think Transformers Rise of the Darkspark is going to be awesome, or do you think it is going to be a letdown since High Moon Studios isn't making it? Soundwave Sunday, number 100. I think it's going to be entertaining for like the first couple months, and then it's going to let us down. So that's my overall thoughts. I hope I'm wrong. I really hope I'm wrong. Our next question comes from Tech Knight.
Mungry, I've got 2 questions for you. First question is Smite related. With this new patch that just came out that nerfs all the warriors, how do you think this is going to impact the game of Smite? Also, what do you think of Janice? As for my second question, if you can have a choice between these 2 powers, which one would you choose? The first one is to pee like a fire hose, and that's how you kill your foes. You drown them in your urine, and that is what you do to save the day. As for the second one, you light your crap on fire. So you literally just take a dump, and then you just throw it, and it kills them because they get lit on fire, and it's stuck to them, and they can't do anything, and they just kind of burn to death. So if you were the second one, I've got a few ideas for you. You could be Dookie Man, or Dookie King, or something like Dump Man. Let me know what you think.
For your first question, I think that Guardians and Assassins are going to be a lot more viable now, since you're not going to have the typical Bruiser class, which can kind of just bully those other classes around quite as much. And for your second question, the more important one, I would combine those 2 powers together and be Waste Man, so I can hit you with my number 1, or if you're getting away, I hit you with my number 2, and if you are really, really far away, I hit you with both at the same time. Booyah. Or should I say, pooyah. Our next question comes from Chase Smith. Are you going to do a walkthrough for Watch Dogs? Soundwave Sunday 100. I don't think so. I think that's going to be an enormous game, and I don't want to tie myself up into doing a walkthrough that ridiculously crazy about a game I don't really have a history with, and I don't really know too much about, or at least without playing it first, but maybe I'll get it and do some live streams on it. Our next question comes from Shadow Pirate X. Hey Mungry, do you watch any anime? If so, what's your favorite? Soundwave Sunday, number 100. Congratulations, Mungry. Actually, recently I tried watching one. Tech Knight, one of my friends, asked me to, or gave me a suggestion on which one to watch. And now I can't even remember what it's called offhand. What is it called? It's something where, like, the kids are working for death, and they're trying to stop all these evil people from eating souls. And it's, like, really wacky and humorous. I think it's, like, I don't even know what it's called. Something death, maybe. But I thought it was, like, over the top and crazy. It was alright. But overall, I did watch, like, the Fist of the North Star movie back in the day, and I really like that. Our next question comes from Nick Hillswami. Yo, Mungry, how have you been? I wanted to know if you will do a walkthrough of Batman Arkham Knight. Also, what do you think of the game? And what do you think of the new Batman vs. Superman movie? Lots of questions, but still. Soundwave Sunday! And I'm not going to be doing a walkthrough of that game because last time I did a Batman game, I got hit with all these copyright content ID matches when I was done with the playthrough on all my videos. So I'm not going to do that because apparently the people that make Batman don't like people uploading it to YouTube. And secondly, what do I think of the game? I haven't seen any actual gameplay footage on it, so I really can't answer that question. And for the new Batman vs. Superman movie, I'm not a huge fan of the title. I'm not a huge fan of Ben Affleck, but I will go and see the game because, I will go and see the movie because it's going to be cool. I mean, it's Batman and Superman, so it's got to be good. Our next question comes from Joaf A. Yo, Mungro, Sly Cooper is now playing Minecraft. Check it out. Awesome. Well, he must have some free time. I guess he is lost in time. Our next question comes from Caden Leon. Happy 100th Soundwave Sunday, Mungry. Thank you, bro. Our next question comes from Scaly Studios. What are your thoughts of Transformers Age of Extinction and Transformers Rise of the Dark Spark? My thoughts for both are to be determined as they have not been released yet. Very excited for Age of Extinction. Worried about Rise of the Dark Spark. Our next question comes from Zachary Law. Do you like the new Transformers Dark Spark with 2 games put in one? Now usually when you get 2 games for one, you're like, yes! But in this case, I'm like, no! Because these universes don't really mix well together. It's almost like they ran out of recycled footage for one, so they brought in the other recycled footage for another so that they could make it sound like you're getting a deal with the 2 games in one. Our next question comes from Ahmed Salim. Mungry, this is the hardest question in the world. Shrimp versus pickles. Super awesome Soundwave Sunday number 100, baby! Yes, hard question. I actually do enjoy both. Especially when you get those like giant pickles. Those things are awesome. But shrimp is what makes this world spin around and around. So, easy answer, easy win, every time, shrimp. Our next question comes from Nate Golai. Mungry, first, congrats on the huge milestone. Second, did you see the season finale of Arrow? If you did, what did you think of Roy being the Red Arrow? Third, when you saw Oliver at China, do you think the new season will have those flashbacks in China or wherever he was at? Yes, I do. I believe they're going to go with the same direction of the film where they show some of present day and then they flash back. I was a little confused on who was going to feed my boy Deathstroke in that prison and how that prison got there, so I'd like to get some answers about that. And Roy being Red Arrow, I figured that all the way through ever since he was showing the lair and stuff like that. I thought that's what they were going for. So, pretty cool. I'm very excited to see that return as well as the new series of The Flash. Our next question comes from Dominic Mendoza. Mungry, did you see the Rise of the Dark Spark and see Brawl and Soundwave's new form and Bruticus killing Cliffjumper? And he's talking about the new trailer? Yes, I did, and it looked action-packed, which is always a good thing. And our next question comes from the Transformer 333.
Hello everyone, mine's the Transformer 333. I bring you guys to Soundwave Sunday, number 100. So, this is my question for So Hungry. So, what is your favorite time of the year? Mine's the spring and the winter. So, see you guys later on Soundwave Sunday number 100.
Thanks a lot for sending in your video questions, bro, and I got an easy answer for you. And our last question of Soundwave Sunday number 100 comes from Almighty Carnage. Hey Mungry, 2 questions. Have you seen the new Godzilla, and when does Transformers Universe come out? Soundwave Sunday number 100. I have seen the new Godzilla. I did enjoy watching it in 3D. And Transformers Universe, no one knows exactly when it comes out yet, but it is said to come out this summer, so I'm very, very excited about that. And lastly, I wanted to show you guys something that a lot of you have been asking for a very, very, very long time, and I finally did it. So, without further ado, welcome to the extremely shaky, blurry house tour with a terrible laptop webcam and droll audio overlay because I can't hold a mic while holding a laptop and walking around while showing you my pad tour. Nice. So here it is, the outside of my house. Yes, indeed, right there, central air and green grass and dandelions. Here we're taking you over to my favorite feature of the entire house, an in-ground bird bath. Sometimes I dip my head in it, sometimes I don't. But yes, I treat my birds very kindly. An in-ground pool for them? That is just amazing. And here's everything else. I got a fireplace and a basketball hoop, which says I am a pyro, but I also like to exercise. Here is my ride. Yeah, I'm missing a hubcap.
Want to fight about it? Anyways, walking on in past the laundry line. Sometimes I hang my laundry out there so it gets freshness in the wind. There is the neighbor's house across the road and the entryway. It's got that old school feel with that wood everywhere. If there was woodchucks, they'd be chucking wood. And here we have a nice clean place, sort of. Not really, it's kind of messy, so I apologize for that. There's like a robot that Ethan is working on. He hasn't finished it in like a year, so I'm going to have to get on him about that because it's just been sitting there. Thermometer, and of course, the unnecessary kitchen window to the patio, which is awesome. There's a laundry machine right next to the oven. How convenient. A refrigerator, of course, sink and stuff like that. And then there's another room over there. We'll get to that in a second. There's my sink. That's where I slave over dishes and stuff. I need a Mrs. Mungry. No, I'm kidding. I would still do it for you, baby. Anyways, we got the laundry machine that you would do for me. No, that's not even that bad. Here's the refrigerator. I have a lot of juice. I need to go shopping. I got some Greek yogurt on the bottom. There was a sale on the cran juice, the cran with grape. And of course, every freezer needs ices. Every freezer needs ices. I can't stress that enough. So here is kind of like a little room. You can put like a table in here. But I put my vintage Panasonic vacuum cleaner. Oh yeah. Now on sale for $1 million. Let me know in the comments if you want it. $1 million, so you have to buy it. There is a collection of Pinocchio and Beauty and the Beast VHSs. I also allow my sister to leave stuff here, and she goes to auctions a lot. There's the upstairs. I'm not going to go up there because it's a mess up there. That was a bathroom leading up there, and then there's two rooms to the right and the left. And one of the rooms does have a balcony, which is pretty cool. Here is a room that I am hardly ever in because it is freezing in here, and there's no overhead lights. There's some ties, but it's a nice room. There's like a fireplace, and there's a nice window and everything, and there's a big mirror. A big mirror. You can see me, guys. Hi. 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 Look at that fireplace. So cool. But yeah, I'm hardly ever in this room. It's just not convenient for me. It's a big house for just me. And then I have this set up for any guests that come over that want to use the computer. My mom comes down to my house like probably every month and uses it to do her banking statement. There's the bathroom. And here we are. This is where I mainly dwell. It's my couch. I have a sheet over it because I'm not sure if I'm allergic to it yet. I have bad allergies. There's a chair, a little tray that I put my microphone on when I record through my TV. Here's like my video games, and it's got built-in shelves, which is pretty awesome for gaming. And then there's like the Wii U, Xbox 360, PS4, and stuff like that. Down here I got PS2, Ouya, Xbox, HD PVR, and yes, that is a Dazzle. That is a Dazzle. That will allow me to play the Mega Man X collection through live streams, which I plan on doing. I was just testing it out. Here is my computer, along with like some portable hard drives, the Elgato's behind it, dual screens, and stuff like that. And that's kind of like a 360 spin of the house. I'm going to take a seat so you guys can see what it's like when I sit down to record or game or just chill and watch TV. Got a lot of cords. It'd be nice if everything was cordless. Like, look at the mess of cords, but that's not a big deal. I got everything I need right there. Monster Power Strip, leather chair, and now, to end the tour, where I keep all my subscribers in the basement, locked up in a cage. Ha 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 ha! Just kidding. Hope you enjoyed the tour. See you all next tour, if there is one. Bye. And that will conclude Soundwave Sunday number 100. I want to thank you guys all again for watching. And I appreciate all the videos you sent in, including these epic Soundwave Sundays.
It's been a great, grand, beautiful past 100 Soundwave Sundays! And I hope I see 100 more.
Soundwave Sunday episode 100. Congratulations, Mungry.
Soundwave Sunday number 100.
Yeah! 100th Soundwave Sunday! Woo!
And I wish you guys all a great, grand, happy 100 Soundwave Sunday, everyone.